You sit down feeling really hungry, so you start eating quickly. You take large bites and don't chew much. Before you know it, your plate is already empty. It only took a few minutes, but your stomach hasn't even fully begun its work yet. In today's busy world, eating fast feels normal. We're always in a rush, but inside your body, a lot is happening that you don't see. Let's talk about what actually happens to your gut when you eat too quickly. Your digestive system is not just a trash can where food disappears, it works on a carefully timed process. Digestion actually begins before food even reaches your stomach, starting right in your mouth. The moment you see or smell food, your body begins preparing for it by releasing saliva and activating digestive enzymes. When you rush through a meal, you interrupt this natural preparation. Your body needs time to properly manage chewing, swallowing, releasing stomach acid, producing enzymes, and moving food through your intestines. Eating too quickly disrupts that natural rhythm and makes digestion harder than it needs to be. Stage 1. Your mouth gets skipped. Chewing is a very important part of digestion because it's the first physical step your body takes to break food down. When you chew properly, you turn large pieces of food into smaller ones, which makes it much easier for digestive enzymes to work effectively. Your saliva contains an enzyme called amylase that starts breaking down carbohydrates right in your mouth. If you swallow big chunks without chewing enough, you miss that early step of digestion. Larger pieces of food force your stomach to work harder, and that extra strain can later cause discomfort. You can think of chewing like preparing food before cooking. If you skip that step, the whole digestive process becomes more difficult. Stage 2. Your stomach feels overwhelmed. Your stomach works like a mixer, blending food with acid and digestive juices to break it down properly. When food comes in too fast and in large pieces, the stomach stretches very quickly, which can create pressure and bloating. That's why you may feel tight or uncomfortable soon after finishing your meal. Eating quickly also makes you swallow more air, and that extra air can lead to gas buildup. At the same time, your stomach may release more acid because of the rapid intake of food, and for some people, this can trigger acid reflux. You might feel a burning sensation in your chest, which happens when stomach acid moves upward into the esophagus where it doesn't belong. Stage 3. Your brain doesn't catch up. Here's something many people don't realize. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes for your brain to understand that you're full. If you eat too quickly, you can finish a large amount of food before your brain has time to send the signal that you've had enough. Because of that delay, it's easy to overeat without meaning to. When your stomach becomes too full, digestion naturally slows down. Food stays in your stomach longer, you start to feel heavy, your energy levels drop, and instead of feeling refreshed after eating, you may feel tired and sleepy. Stage 4. Your gut bacteria react. Your gut contains trillions of bacteria that help digest food and support your immune system. When large pieces of poorly chewed food reach your intestines, these bacteria have to work harder and may ferment the food more intensely. This fermentation process creates gas, which can lead to bloating and pressure in your abdomen. If this pattern continues regularly, it can upset the natural balance of your gut microbiome. Over time, an imbalanced gut may cause irregular bowel movements, ongoing discomfort, and even inflammation. Stage 5. Blood sugar spikes faster. Eating too quickly often means you take in a large amount of carbohydrates in a short time. When that food moves rapidly into your small intestine, glucose enters your bloodstream at a faster rate. This can cause a sudden spike in blood sugar levels. In response, your body releases insulin to help move that sugar into your cells. When blood sugar rises and falls quickly, you may start to feel tired, low on energy, and hungry again not long after eating. If these sharp spikes happen regularly over time, they may increase the risk of developing insulin resistance. Stage 6. You increase the risk of weight gain. Eating too quickly is closely connected to weight gain, and the reason is simple. When you rush through a meal, you end up eating more calories before your body has time to tell you that you're full. Hormones like leptin and peptide are responsible for sending that "I'm satisfied" signal, but they need time to work. If you finish your food in just a few minutes, those signals come too late. Over time, those extra calories start to add up. Even a small amount of overeating each day can slowly lead to an increase in body weight. Stage 7. Indigestion becomes more common. When you rush your meals, digestive problems often show up soon after. You may experience stomach pain, heartburn, gas, nausea, or changes in your bowel movements. Your digestive system works best when food comes in at a steady pace. When eating habits are fast and inconsistent, the body reacts with discomfort. Over time, eating too quickly can make indigestion seem like a normal part of life. But just because something feels common doesn't mean it's healthy. So, why do we eat so fast in the first place? Today's lifestyle naturally pushes us to move faster in everything we do, including eating. Our phones pull our attention away, busy work schedules leave little time for proper meals, and daily stress makes us rush through food without thinking. Some people eat quickly simply because that's how they were raised, while others speed through meals because they feel extremely hungry by the time they finally sit down. Skipping meals earlier in the day can also make you eat much faster later on. Emotional eating plays a role too, causing quick bites and hurried swallowing. It may feel automatic, but the good news is that habits like this can be changed with awareness and practice. Now, let's look at what happens when you slow down. When you slow down while eating, your body responds in a much healthier way. You chew your food more completely, which increases saliva and helps start digestion properly. Food reaches your stomach in smaller, manageable amounts, allowing it to stretch gradually instead of all at once. Your fullness hormones activate at the right time, helping you stop when you've had enough. Blood sugar levels rise more steadily, digestion feels smoother, and your energy remains more stable after the meal. Your gut bacteria also benefit because they receive food that's already well prepared. On top of that, you actually enjoy your meals more, noticing flavors better and feeling satisfied instead of rushed. So, how can you start slowing down? You don't need a complicated strategy to slow down your eating. Simple changes can make a big difference. Try putting your fork down between bites and aim to chew each mouthful around 15 to 20 times before swallowing. Take small sips of water during your meal and keep your phone away from the table so you can focus on your food. You can also set a goal to stretch your meals to at least 20 minutes. Choosing smaller bites naturally helps you eat at a slower pace. Taking a few deep breaths before you begin can relax your nervous system, and when your body feels calm and safe, digestion works much better. And finally, let's look at the bigger picture. Your gut plays a major role in your overall health, affecting your immune system, mood, metabolism, and energy levels. Even something as simple as how fast you eat can influence all of these areas. Slowing down isn't about being perfect. It's about giving your body enough time to do its job properly. Your digestive system works best when it follows a natural rhythm, and when you respect that pace, your gut supports your health instead of creating problems. Eating too quickly might seem harmless, but inside your body it puts real stress on your digestive system. Inadequate chewing, bloating, acid reflux, sudden blood sugar spikes, and overeating often begin with rushing through meals. Slowing your pace allows your gut to function the way it's meant to. The next time you sit down to eat, take a moment to pause, breathe, choose smaller bites, and chew completely before swallowing. Your digestive system will respond positively, and with time, you'll start to feel the benefits throughout your body. If you found this helpful, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more simple health breakdowns that actually make sense. And let me know in the comments, are you someone who eats fast, or are you already working on slowing down?